In 1904, Horace Kephart, the highly accomplished director of the Mercantile Library in St. Louis, was preparing for his first sojourn into the Great Smoky Mountains of North Carolina and Tennessee. Kephart commented that he could find no library guide to the region. His most diligent research failed to discover so much as a magazine article that described the land and its people. No, there was not even a novel or a story that showed intimate knowledge of the Great Smoky Mountains. Kephart wrote that had he been going to Tenerife or Timbuktu, the libraries would have furnished information aplenty. But of this highland of eastern North America, the libraries were strangely silent. It was, Kephart said, a terra incognita. The Great Smoky Mountains Regional Project is a signature program of the University of Tennessee Libraries. Founded in 1997 by 3 librarians, including the 2 of us presenting here this evening, the project endeavors to show that Horace Kephart was incorrect about the Smokies being a literary terra incognita. That in fact, there was a wealth of published materials on these southern highlands. But why are the Smokies significant? In a fundamental way, Tennessee might not exist as a state without the barrier that the Great Smoky Mountains created within 18th century North Carolina. It is no accident that the state line traveled directly along the spine of the Smokies, separating 2 areas that were already divided by a distinctive geography. The Smokies are a part of a much larger range of Appalachian mountains that helps to form and define the whole eastern part of the United States. But the Smokies also stand apart because of their extensive ecological significance and the economic impetus they provide for the region in terms of recreation and tourism.
The primary goal of the Great Smoky Mountains Regional Project is to identify what Horace Kephart publicly claimed he was unable to find. We collect Smoky Mountain material: books, articles, photographs, manuscripts, maps, business records, and diaries, and preserve them in what is on its way to becoming the definitive collection of Smokies-related material. The library's Great Smoky Mountains Regional Collection is brought together for the user through the library catalog and our partnership with the library's special collections and digital initiatives. Horace Kephart went on to become the preeminent Smokies writer of his day, particularly through our Southern Highlanders, his classic chronicle of the life and manners of the Smoky Mountain people. A few years ago, we were fortunate enough to acquire a significant collection of Kephart letters and documents, focusing on his relationship with photographer George Mazza and his various publishing ventures. In total, our collection contains over 4,000 items, from early travel accounts to handbooks written to promote the national park, to photographic images spanning from 1886 to the present. Another signature element of the project is an annotated bibliography. Not only are we identifying what Kephart claimed he could not find, but we are organizing our findings for scholarly use. The first stage of the bibliography, completed last month, contains the citations for all published material prior to 1934, the year the Great Smoky Mountains National Park was officially established. Here we have identified the rare, the obscure, the hard-to-find Smoky Mountain material of interest to scholars studying the area before the advent of the park. A fine example includes 2 19th century accounts of recreational travel into the Smokies by UT students that were recorded in an extremely rare publication called the Tennessee University Student. In addition to identifying the item for the bibliography, we were also fortunate enough to acquire the publication for the library's holdings. For scholars interested in publications after the advent of the park, we are initiating an online database that will be comprehensive, searchable by keywords, and where copyright permits, provide immediate online access to the indexed material, whether they be photographs, journal articles, books, or maps. The third element of the Great Smoky Mountains Regional Project is digital collections. Through the generosity of donors who have given the library Smoky Mountain materials, and in collaboration with the library's digital initiatives, along with the Aramont School of Arts and Crafts, the McClung Collection of the Knox County Library, the Arnold Arboretum at Harvard University, and Colorado College, we have created several online collections. The images you are seeing on the screen are from these collections. The project's digital collections have not only attracted scholars from all over the world, but represent the latest in digital technology.
We keep in touch with our supporters through our biannual newsletter, the Great Smoky Mountains Colloquy. Our funding is primarily from individual supporters and grants. You are quite welcome to become a donor, and if you do, we will certainly learn to like you. If you want to learn more about our project, feel free to come by and see us about a colloquy. The images you've been looking at are courtesy of photographers William Cochran, Dutch Roth, Jim Thompson, and Elgin Kentner, and they represent 100 years of Smoky Mountain history.